Hey guys, thanks for following along here. Today, what we're gonna do is this is gonna be the first of many videos to come. We have Benjamin here from Gaston Motorcycle Werks.
Hi.
And we are in beautiful Gastonia, North Carolina. If you guys don't know where that's at, it's about 30 minutes from where we normally do all of our filming in Lincoln. These guys were asking me on the way down, they said, how long have you known Benjamin? I said, well, it's a funny story.
Oh, here we go.
And so I told him, I said, you know, 2 years ago, I connected with you, and I don't think we'd ever met before then. And I was going through this whole renovation project at the building, and I bring my bike down here so that we could start this whole collaboration project. And so I bring all this stuff down here, I drop it off, and you never hear from me for like 2 years.
You just started ghosting me.
Yeah, I just started ghosting him. And so I knew it was gonna go one of two ways when I called Benjamin and I emailed him. He's either gonna tell me to F off and never come back, or he's gonna say, yeah, sure, your stuff's still here, and I didn't sell it. And that was actually what happened. And I was completely shocked that that was the case, but that says a lot about you and what you've done here. So I think we wanna do a couple things this coming year, right? We wanna do a bike build and a giveaway bike build, that is. But then the second thing I wanna do in 23 with you is to kind of put my little baby project back together, which is a CB350 race bike.
Super sweet race bike.
We've got a lot of cool stuff to put on it. All this stuff's been sitting over here in a bin for like 2 years now. And do we need to get that? Okay, let's do that. Real quick, let's go get the door. This is kind of a lost art form, I would say. There's not a lot of people doing and working on these bikes, right?
Yeah, not only do we build bikes, as you're kind of pointing out here, I do maintain them. Yep. That's the biggest part of our business, is actually the maintenance of these vintage Japanese motorcycles. The idea behind the bikes that we build here is that we're trying to make motorcycles that are mechanically sound so that you don't have to work on them constantly. And they're fun to ride. It's not that we're creating these bikes that are really pretty to look at. We're also making motorcycles that are enjoyable and pleasurable to ride.
Well, you know, like what's interesting is everybody watched Cafe Racer TV back in the day. And it invoked all this do-it-yourself, build your own bike type stuff. And like you said, when you tear this thing apart, that's the easy thing. But it's actually putting it back together correctly. And then a lot of guys wanted to modify things, right? Put different forks on it, put different rear swing arms, make resto mods.
Which we do a lot of. We do a lot of resto mods. In fact, the bike that's behind us, this whole rear triangle is from TC Brothers. And it's it was a properly sprung bobber, or a Sportster, that he wanted to make into a hardtail. So there's a lot of modification that goes on the bikes, a lot of modification, beyond, you know, hanging parts.
How many hours do you think it takes to build something like this from start to finish? Have you ever timed it?
No, I wouldn't want to do that, because that would be really very frustrating. I have a motorcycle over there that I would actually like you guys to just take a quick look at in a minute. I'm pretty certain we have 150 hours in that build. It's phenomenal, the amount of work that went into that build.
I really, really want to get that bike back together one day. That's why we're here. No matter if I ride it or if somebody races it or if it just sets somewhere. I just want it back together. Yeah.
Cool.
I want to be able to fire it up every now and again and hear it run, maybe ride it through the parking lot.
Maybe we do a track day with you.
Maybe.
That could be your bike that you take out on a track day.
I need some really good insurance if I'm going to do that.
You go slow. Everybody will just
make
lots of room for you.
Can I put like flashing yellow lights behind me? It says caution. Slow, fat
Wear
ass.
one of those red flags.
All right, guys, so as crazy as that was, there's a lot of stuff that we got to show off today. I'm super, super excited about this. And I can't tell you enough. Like, I mean, dreaming about motorcycle builds and engine builds and all this is gonna be an awesome time. But there's a lot of stuff here. We've got a lot of stuff in the future planned. So hopefully look forward to doing some engine building in a couple weeks.
Yep.
So
we'll put the engine together and let you guys kind of see how that goes. And hopefully I don't make too much of a fool of myself as I'm doing it. I think that it's a process. It's always You have to have reference material. That's the key to victory. You can't just put these engines together. They're all slightly different.
And that'll be the cool thing behind it, because I know a lot of people like me watching want to know how that's done. They've never attempted to try it, or they've tried it and they failed. That's what we're here. We're going to learn as we go and watch an expert do his job. But stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.